Let's talk about writer's block, because actually finishing your manuscript is kind of important, right? When I'm usually doing this series, I do it as a 52-week schedule for writing, publishing, and selling your book in a year. By the time you get to week 19 in that 52-week schedule, you should have around 30% of your goal word count written. So if your goal is 90,000 words, you should have around 27,000 words. If your goal is 40,000, you should have around 12,000. But sometimes we run into writer's block, which prevents us from hitting those milestones. But I don't actually believe that writer's block is an insurmountable problem. This is the 24th video in a series where I go over every single step to write, publish, and sell your book in a year. If you want my credentials, go back to the first three. Writer's block usually stems from one of three things, or maybe even a combination of the three: a lack of resources, a lack of inspiration, or a lack of planning. These are all solvable problems. If it's a lack of time, then that is a cue to check your schedules, readjust your time blocks, or maybe even readjust your relationship to your priorities and your commitments and your obligations in your life. If it's a lack of money, then maybe you need to prioritize money-making activities over writing the book just for this time period. If it's a lack of energy, there's sleep, there's exercise, there's caffeine. Although please do stray from the author stereotype of black coffee and cigarettes all the time. We're not about that life. If it's a lack of inspiration, go experience something new. New music, new people, new places, new things, new environments, new restaurants, new stores, new cities. If it's a lack of planning, then go back to the videos that I did on planning out your outline, planning out your writing sessions, so on and so forth. Maybe it's just a matter of readjusting your expectations and your goals and your timeline. Maybe you thought that you were going to be able to write 5,000 words a week, but you're only getting 500. That just means the timeline has lengthened. If you get curious with non-judgmental self-observation about where this writer's block is coming from, then you're much more equipped to find a solution for it. And maybe you need to try several solutions before you find the right one. But it's another opportunity to just expand your self-awareness and learn how you work best. Chances are you'll probably run into this problem again down the road, and now you'll be better prepared to handle it. Tomorrow I'm going to be heading into 5 days of Worldcon Seattle, so I am going to be a busy little bee. If you're in the area, come by and see me. I'm doing 7 different events, but that means I'll be resuming this video series next Monday. If you want to stay tuned, you know where the buttons are.